you're advising, and you are advising certainly leaders. What are some of the key recommendations, policy levers that you would advise that would get us from where we are to a more inclusive economy that creates opportunities for all?
Yeah, so I think from an economic perspective, I kind of outlined what I think makes the most sense, which is bolstering this capillary banking system with capital, wherewithal, and modernization of technology. I focus again on modernization of the small businesses and require them, if you're going to take a loan, you have to modernize as well. And I would drive, like I said, at least $300 billion into that channel over the next 10 years and be very deliberate about that. I think that economic engine in and of itself would create a massive economic uplift. So that'd be point one. Point two, I would focus in areas of healthcare in terms of telemedicine for a lot of the communities. You know, we still, as an African American community at least, have disproportionate amount of lack of healthcare and morbidity as it relates to, you know, certain diseases, COVID being one. But, you know, one of my good friends who just recently passed away, and, you know, God rest his soul, Bernard Tyson, did a fabulous job at Kaiser Permanente, really implementing some of the telemedicine systems that, you know, over half of their you know, calls were telemedicine. And I think that's an effective use of technology to actually reach communities that don't necessarily, that are underserved from a healthcare perspective. I think that we need to think about, you know, the delivery of, I'll call it the economic justice initiatives, and we're all very focused on that now. And so I won't comment much on it, except we have to ensure that, you know, we don't have police officers and systems that are over policing neighborhoods and frankly attacking certain parts and members of our community, African American, Latinx, etc., in a way that is disproportionately unfair and creating terror in these communities. And, you know, lastly, I think really about education. You know, education at the end of the day is one of the fundamental elements of it. We're going to introduce a program that is quite revolutionary. Hopefully later this week, we just got our 501c3 designation, which pays for and provides a self-sustaining system for STEM students at HBCUs. And I'll kind of wait and not give everybody everything on this until we make the announcement, because we have a few things to tidy up. But, you know, you have to create sustainable solutions that our young people can actually feel that they have access to this new economy, and this new economy being a digital economy, feeling like they have a chance to continue to improve their life and station in life relative to their parents, an opportunity to grow and feel the dignity of great work. So I think, you know, when I think about it, those are the four areas that I'd focus on. And I have the great fortune of being able to serve on the board of the Business Roundtable, as was mentioned in the introduction, and driving some of those ideas, initiatives with my CEO peers of the largest companies in America, who now have a very open, willing ear and desire to do something. I think if we do it systemically, we will be able to make this old world new, in the words of Dr. King, and I'm quite excited about that prospect.